Hi, my name is Kirsten Nickles and I'm currently working on my master's degree at The Ohio State University in the Department of Animal Sciences under the guidance of Dr. Tony Parker. My master's degree is focused on weaning management in beef cattle, and this is a video abstract outlining some data from one of my experimental chapters of my thesis. Weaning is considered to be an extremely stressful time for calves. Weaning requires preventing both the social contact between the cow and the calf and also the cessation of milk completely from the calf's diet. Weaning is often compounded by common husbandry practices such as vaccinating and often transporting calves to a new environment such as a feedlot or a sale yard. Weaning often results in a reduction in digestible dry matter intake and thus putting calves in a negative energy balance. We also see increased behaviors such as walking and vocalizing during this period. The calf's immune system is also compromised during this period. These factors are why we see decreased calf growth and efficiency during the weaning period. This is ultimately what sparked my interest in evaluating the effectiveness of alternative weaning strategies in the beef production system. Some weaning protocols have recently been proposed to help combat these negative effects we see with weaning, but there are still many questions that remain to be answered about these new husbandry practices. I believe that we as researchers and advocates of the beef industry need to work to find ways to make the weaning period more calf-friendly. One, to help us meet our consumers' increasing demands about animal welfare, but also to make this period more profitable for our producers. In my thesis research, I looked at both a pharmacological, which check out my second abstract video, and a behavioral approach to reducing weaning stress in beef calves. The focus of this video abstract is on the behavioral approach to managing weaning stress, which was to ask the research question, what was the effect of a social facilitator animal, which we call a trainer cow, on wean calf behaviors? I was interested in seeing how far and how often calves would walk when they were weaned when they were left on pasture. Therefore, the objective of this study was to evaluate the effect of a trainer animal on both the growth and behavior of weaned calves. I utilized a Garmin product to record the location of the calves every 10 seconds using a global positioning system. A total of 80 Angus Simmental heifer calves were used in this study, and in all 4 replications, 10 calves were allocated on the day of weaning to either the trainer group or the control group. The trainer calves were placed on pasture with the trainer animal, while the control calves were also placed on a similar sized pasture by themselves with no trainer animal included. Each calf was also fitted with its own GPS collar on days 0, 7, and 14, and these collars were recorded for a full 24 hours before their removal. Calves were also weighed and sampled for blood on days 0, 1, 7, and 14. At the conclusion of the study, we did find that placing weaned calves with a trainer animal did decrease the distance that the calves walked, and also the time that those calves devoted strictly to walking. There were no treatment differences in body weight, but there was a day effect. All calves lost weight from day 0 to day 1, but this body weight was recovered by day 8 and day 15. Therefore, further studies on weaning management should be addressed, specifically looking at the first 7 days after weaning, as these seem to be the most critical.